High School Gymnasium as we have Crookston Pirate Boys Basketball on the air as they take on the Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton Rebels. The Pirates are 3-7 on the season, coming off a nice victory over Monaga, 81 to 40. What was it? 81 to 43. And then it was Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton. They're 9-3 on the season. They're coming off a 45-35 win over Breckenridge on Thursday. It's a Section 8 AA matchup, and we had a chance to talk with both head coaches. We'll have those pregame interviews coming up. But again, Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton 9-3 on the season. The Pirates are 3-7 in this Section 8 AA matchup from the Crookston High School Gymnasium. We'll hear from both coaches. The first coach coming up will be Mike Clark in his 14th year. Always enjoy talking with Coach Clark. We'll get his pregame comments. That's going to be coming up next as we continue the Riverview Health pregame show on KROX.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
Welcome to Andy Oman State Farm. We're located on 423 North Broadway, next to Holiday in Crookston, Minnesota. Third generation agent with State Farm. We've got a team here with over 75 years of experience, 6 of us fully licensed, here to serve you. We know insurance is about a promise, and we're here from the beginning to throughout the whole process to deliver on that promise.
Nobody likes to wait on hold, and neither do we. Give our office a call where a cheerful voice is ready to help you right away. Call 218-281-3643.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Minnesota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
We continue the Riverview Health pregame show on KROX as we talk with the head coach of the Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton Rebels, Coach Clark. And Coach, well, you've had a pretty good start to the season so far, record-wise, and how have you been playing?
We've been up and down and all around. The kids are constantly trying to get better, and we see improvement every night in areas. Now we just got to make sure that we put two halves together.
When you are playing well, what are you doing? Anything in particular?
Well, we're playing intense defense, all the little things that other teams don't like to do. Playing intense defense, boxing out, getting rebounds, getting loose balls, 50-50 balls, all those things are what make us go, and we got to do that each and every night. That's the one thing that we can control is our effort in doing all those little things. So that's what we're working hard on, trying to get that to be really consistent every night.
And that's one thing over the years for your program, Coach, since you've been coaching, it seems like you're getting after it every game.
Well, and that's just it. We start out the season and, you know, kids coming off of AAU seasons like that, there isn't a heck of a lot of defense being played. The whole first half of the season is basically getting them acclimated to a team defense style of play and then just working hard all the time. And it's a struggle at times, but when you have kids that buy in, it's really fun seeing that improvement every night.
How you get ready to take on Crookston? Do you know anything about them this year?
Well, I know they're a scrappy bunch, and I don't think their record reflects how good they can possibly be. It's like any night in the section or the Heart of Lakes Conference, for that matter, that any night any team can win a game, so you better come ready to play.
The health of your team, how are you doing there?
We got a couple nagging injuries, and we've had illness going through our school like crazy, and it's coming at a tough time for us because we have 4 games this week, and we probably have at least 2 players out right now and a coach out, so it's just like, let's run in circle quick, cycle quick, and then let's get in and get out.
Oh, the old saying, better now than playoff time, right?
Exactly. We want everything to get over now instead of playoff time.
But with the sickness and some injuries, I'm sure that's been able to give some other kids some more varsity minutes. And with a pretty much inexperienced team, that's got to help down the road.
Well, definitely. The more playing time we can get some of those younger guys and more inexperienced guys on the floor, the better they're going to become in the February and March. I mean, it only stands to reason that you get better playing more minutes. And to get some of these kids quality minutes now is going to do nothing but help us toward the end.
And you play a pretty tough schedule as well.
Yeah, we played some pretty tough teams already this year, obviously. Our Heart of Lakes, we expanded with Park Rapids and Staples. So, I mean, every night's a grind, and the kids have risen to the occasion. There's probably some games where we come out on the lucky end of it, but it's always good to be on that lucky end, that's for sure.
Well, they say better to be lucky than good, right?
Yep, oftentimes that's the case.
Can you narrow it down to 2 or 3 keys for a Rebel victory?
Tough defense, rebounding, getting all those 50-50 balls. That'll be the key tonight.
Coach, thanks for talking with us. Best of luck tonight and the rest of the season.
All right, thank you very much. We appreciate it.
That is the head coach of the Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton Rebels, Coach Clark, and excuse me, and his team is 9-3 on the year. That's why you don't eat popcorn during the interviews. But the Crookston Pirates, they're 3-7, and they are coming off a pretty nice win over Monaga. Monaga struggling a bit. They only have 1 win on the year, but the Pirates were able to take care of business and get a victory in running time. So they took care of business in that game. They're looking to carry that over here into this game. Speaking of big games, Notre Dame leading Ohio State after the first quarter, 7-0. Ohio State now has the ball to start the second quarter, but Notre Dame leads 7-0 in the National Football College Championship game. So we'll keep you updated on that one. We'll also run through our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. We have the C Squad and JV finals already. We'll pass those along as well. That's all going to be coming up as we continue the Riverview Health pregame show. And we will hear from the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Bruce Erdman. We'll get his pregame comments. That's going to be coming up next as we continue the Riverview Health pregame show on KROX.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
trap shooting,
hockey, basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir,
visual arts,
speech,
theater,
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
With the fall season right around the corner, Grove Mechanical in Crookston is ready to prepare you for winter. They suggest having your heating system serviced regularly to keep things running smoothly. A skilled technician will clean and service your heating equipment to ensure safe and efficient operation. It's never too early to get ready for the upcoming winter season. Before the cold sets in, call Grove Mechanical today, your hometown heating and cooling professionals. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or visit their website, grovemech.com.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
On the Crookston Pirates, Coach Bruce Erdman, and Coach coming off a nice win on Saturday and a great game. Matthew Contreras had a career-high 23 points and really a pretty good all-around game for you.
Yeah, it was. You know, gave us some confidence, and hopefully we carry that confidence in here tonight.
What positives what did you like from your team on Saturday?
I just like how we got scoring from a bunch of different guys. You know, a rebound like Jack with 10 rebounds, and just everybody contributed that played, and that's what it's going to take for us to keep having this success.
And what things do you want to, obviously, as a coach, you want to see everything improve, but what else do you want to see improved here in the next couple of weeks?
Our turnovers still, you know, we're still turning the ball over. We didn't turn it over that bad on a Saturday, but we still, you know, there's still some decisions we made that weren't very smart, and we're gonna, you know, their teams are gonna pressure us. Mm-hmm. And that's just the way it is until we prove that we take care of the ball.
Well, you're going to take on a team that likes to pressure, Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton. They always have an abundance of athletes, it seems like, but they're ones that really pride themselves on defense.
Yeah, they do, and they're scrappy, and they want us. They're going to try to speed us up tonight. And they played 9 guys, and you know, for sure 8 play a lot. You know, that 9th is in between, but they run guys in and out, and they try to speed you up. And if you're not ready for it, you know, they can get easy buckets in a hurry.
What do they like to do offensively?
Offensively, like to move the ball around. They got a bunch of shooters. Like to get in the paint. 23 likes to get in the paint, and they got a couple good post players with some good post moves. And so they're a well-rounded team. They're young, but they're well-rounded, and they all have their own unique kind of ability, which makes them a good team.
And your team's been showing glimpses of what they're capable of, and right now it's just a matter of putting a full game together, and it looked like you took another step forward to that on Saturday.
We did, but now, you know, now we're playing on a team that's up there in the standings and on the south half, and they haven't lost many games. They're playing better even now as of late than they did in the beginning of the year, and so we got to go and prove a point that we can compete with these guys.
The health of the team, how are you doing there?
Zach's ankle's still bothering him a little bit. He did play the first half of JV, but other than that, guys are good.
Can you narrow it down to 2 or 3 keys for a Pirate victory tonight?
Taking care of the basketball, withstanding, you know, any run that they might throw at us, and you know, keeping our confidence up the whole game, and not going those 3-4 minute stretches to you know, get down 10 points.
Coach, thanks for talking with us. Best of luck.
Thanks, Chris.
And that is the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Bruce Erdman, in his first year as head coach for Crookston. We'll take a break. We'll be back. Take a look at the Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. Then we'll have the starting lineups, and we'll have the opening tip as Crookston takes on Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton in Section 8AA boys basketball matchup. We'll be back and have the scoreboard update coming up right after this.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar. You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour.
Exceptional people, exceptional care.
The team at Riverview Health is getting stronger to serve you better. Riverview Health is pleased to welcome orthopedic surgeon Dr. Brennan Smith. Dr. Smith specializes in joint replacements and sports medicine. Dr. Smith is now seeing patients at Riverview Clinic in Crookston, East Grand Forks, and Thief River Falls. You know you'll be in good hands with Riverview Health when you need specialized care. For appointments, call 218-281-9595.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
At our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update, Draft Sports Bar and a Grill. They are a great place to go before or after the game. They're right next to the Crookston Sports Center on the northeast end of Crookston. And they have a great menu that includes a little bit of something for everyone. They have soup, their award-winning chili, salads, appetizers, entrees, sandwiches, wraps, tacos, pastas, burgers, desserts, and more. Takeouts and catering are available, and they have a room that's available for parties and special celebrations. Give them a call at 281-1183, or you can order online at draftsportsbar.com. They're open Tuesday through Sundays at 11 a.m., and lunch specials are served weekly from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., and they change each week, hence weekly. Well, let's take a look at our scores in the preliminary games here in Crookston in boys basketball. Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton won the JV game 62-37. C-Squad, DGF won 68-17. In the NBA, Memphis beat the Timberwolves 108-106. And as you heard right here on KROX, it was the Minnesota Wild getting a nice win. They beat Colorado by a score of 3-1. A pretty fun game to listen to this afternoon. We do remind you it is Martin Luther King Jr. Day, an important day in the United States, of course, and hope you always remember why we have Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And also, we should remind you it's Inauguration Day. The 47th president of the United States of America, Donald Trump, was inaugurated today. He's making, like every president, they get into office and they're signing stuff left and right. Probably don't even know what they're signing half the time, but so that was today as well. So a pretty historic day there. If you did miss our interview with Senator Mark Johnson, he was at the Capitol, the U.S. Capitol. This morning, we had a chance to talk with him before the inauguration, and then after, he was in the Heritage Hall in the U.S. Capitol building, not too far away from, well, there's nothing that's really close at the Capitol. It is a huge building, but he was able to get President Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance. They came in and talked to the people that were in the Heritage Hall as well. So we do have an interview and a picture from that was from earlier today, available on our website, kroxam.com, so you can check that out. But pretty cool opportunity there for Senator Johnson. And also on our scoreboard update in the National College Football Championship game, Notre Dame and Ohio State tied at 7, 13 minutes left in the first half there. That's a look at our scoreboard update. We'll take a break. We'll be back with the starting lineups coming up right after this.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care.
The team at Riverview Health is getting stronger to serve you better. Riverview Health is pleased to welcome orthopedic surgeon Dr. Brennan Smith. Dr. Smith specializes in joint replacements and sports medicine. Dr. Smith is now seeing patients at Riverview Clinic in Crookston, East Grand Forks, and Thief River Falls. You know you'll be in good hands with Riverview Health when you need specialized care. For appointments, call 218-281-9595.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
Well, it's time for the starting lineups brought to you by our friends at Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. If your car did not start this morning, which there's a pretty good chance that might have happened or might not have happened, you can give Napa Crookston Welding and Machine a call because they have Legend batteries for your battery needs. Buy a Legend battery from Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. They handle all your Legend battery needs for your cars, trucks, recreational vehicles, snowmobiles, and ATVs. Now here's the Napa Crookston Welding and Machine starting lineups. Well, first for the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton Rebels. They're coached by Mike Clark in his 14th season. Always enjoy talking with Coach Clark. Not only a great coach, but a great guy as well. And they're going to go like this. It'll be Thomas Rader, a 5'10 senior. Quincy Cox, a 6'3 sophomore. Grant Anderson, a 6'6 senior. Dylan Anderson, a 6'4 senior. And Cameron Schreiber, a 5'11 senior. It'll be Rader, Cox, Anderson, and Schreiber for the Rebels. For Crookston, the same starting lineup as they've been going with for the past handful plus of games. Reggie Wenjum, a 6'2 junior. Jack Everett, a 6'1 senior. Rylan Labarski, a 6' senior. Tyler McHaleson, a 6'1 senior. And Hunter Nicholas, a 6'3 senior. Crookston with the ball. Bringing it up is Wenjum. He'll drive baseline. Now leaves a pass off over to Labarski around the perimeter. Good ball movement by the Pirates. They'll get it inside to Nicholas, and he puts it in for two. Hunter Nicholas gives Crookston a 2-0 lead. And again, as we said, great ball movement by the Pirates on that first offensive possession. We're 30 seconds into it. Now a pass inside for the Rebels, saving it as it goes off the mark. And now putting up a shot from the top of the key and rattling home a three will be Grant Anderson. 3-2. Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton with the lead. Wenjum leaves a pass to Everett on the left wing. He'll take a long three. That's way off the mark. Nicholas grabs the rebound, puts it back up too strong, and the Rebels grab the rebound. With the ball, At the top of the key, pass goes off right wing to Rader. Rader looks inside, nothing there. Pirates playing man-to-man defense. Now pass on the block. And it was passed to Anderson, Grant Anderson. He is cutting through the lane, and it might have been tipped, but went off his shoulder. And now the Pirates, Everett, he missed badly on his first three, but he says, give me another shot. I can't miss that bad again. And he rattles home a three, and Crookston takes a 5-3 lead. 16:22 remaining, just underway here at the Crookston High School Gymnasium, where it's nice and warm. Can't say the same for outside. Now a pass, or driving through. The ball is going to be tipped away. Picking up the steal is Everett. Everett off over to the right wing with it is Wincham. Wincham cuts into the lane, has the ball knocked away as he went into about 4 white jerseys there for Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton. The Pirates get the ball back, and then a reverse layup for Hunter Nicholas, and Crookston takes a 7-3 lead. And we do have an injured Rebel player. That'll be Dylan Anderson. He'll have to check out. Looks like he might have got a Charlie horse on that right leg, as he will limp off. But Crookston with a great start here. 15:53 remaining. Hunter Nicholas with 4 and a three-pointer for Everett. That is the scoring thus far, and a three-pointer for Anderson. That's Grant Anderson. DGF with the ball. A handoff is knocked loose, and then a jump ball, I believe, is going to be called, and it'll be Pirate ball. So the Pirate defense continues to be stellar here in the first 2+ minutes of the ball game. They lead by a score of 7-3. Wincham will bring it up for Crookston. The Pirates in their navy blue uniforms with the white numbers, yellow trim. The Rebels in their white uniforms with the black numbers in silver trim. Now a pass goes over to Everett on the near sideline. Everett skips a pass right wing to McHaleson. Now to Wincham. Wincham skips a pass back over to Everett. He saves it, gets it off to Lebarski, and a travel. Yes, I was going to say they missed a call, but they did catch it. Good job by the officials. And the Pirates will turn it over, leading 7-3. Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton with the ball as we approach 3 minutes into the ball game. On the left wing with the ball is Schreiber. Schreiber now off to Swenson. Swenson backs his way into the paint, working on Lebarski, turns around, puts up the shot, no good. Wincham rips down the rebound with 2 hands. Now he dribbles out. Off to the left wing in the front court. Crossover dribble, cuts in, trying to leave a pass to Nicholas, but it's tipped away and picked up by the Rebels. They'll push it right back into the front court. Cox leaves a pass off right wing. Now cutting into the lane is Grant Anderson. He'll put it up off the glass, too strong. Rebound to Wincham, had it, then he had it stolen away. Lebarski blocks it, and then Anderson puts it back in, and good. And that will be the 5th point for Anderson. He has all 5 for Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton. It's now 7-5. Crookston with the lead and the ball. Pass goes inside to Nicholas. He backs his way in, turns around. A kiss off the glass is off the side of the rim as well. And the rebound grabbed by Cox. Cox leaves a pass over to the near sideline. Bringing it up will be Grant Anderson. He stops, fires up a 3. That's short off the front of the rim. Rebound, though, grabbed as nobody boxed out Swenson, who checked into the game, and he'll get his first points. And just like that, we're tied at 7 apiece. 13:54 remaining. So the Pirates haven't scored in over 2 minutes now. Now a three-pointer for McHaleson. That goes halfway down, pops out, rebound. Last touch by the Rebels Cox, and it will be Crookston ball. Rader will check out of the game. Checking in for the first time will be Mason Bjerken, the 5'11 junior. Looking to inbound, pass goes to McHaleson. He'll fire up a 3 right away, and he hits it. Tyler McHaleson gets the 3. Lebarski will get the assist, and Crookston regains the lead, 10-7. Pirates have 2 threes and 2 buckets. Now a three-pointer coming right back with the answer is Quincy Cox. He was left open, and he said, fine, I'll take it. And he hits the 3 with 13:25 remaining. We're tied at 10. Been tied at 7 and now 10. As Wincham leaves a pass off to Nicholas. His three-pointer, that's off the mark. Everett with the rebound, puts up a reverse layup. Boy, tough shot there by Everett, and he gets it. His 5th point of the game. So an offensive rebound in the putback for Everett. And we come right back. The Rebels put up a shot, no good. Again, the Pirates don't box out. Missing the reverse layup, though, is Swenson. And we're going to have a foul called on the Pirates. The foul is going to be on Mikhailson. That's the second time early in this game the Pirates have not boxed out on a shot attempt and allowed the offensive rebound. Lebarski going to check out. And Matthew Contreras, the senior guard, checks in for the first time. And now we have a foul away from the ball. It's going to be an offensive foul, a legal screen. That'll be on Grant Anderson, his first personal, first team foul. So we go 5 minutes without a foul on either team, and then within 5 seconds we have a foul on each team. Now on the left wing, with it is Windham. He's dribbling, leaves it off to Contreras. He scored 23 in the game on Saturday, a career high. And Mikhailson puts up a shot. That's off the mark. Anderson grabs the rebound. That was Grant Anderson, and a foul is going to be called. I believe it'll be on Hunter Nicholas. Nope, it'll be on Mikhailson. That'll be his second personal foul. And Michael Dang will have to quickly check into the game, replacing Mikhailson with those two fouls. 12:37 remaining in this first half. Crookston 12, Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton 10. With the dribble, into the free throw line is Bierkin. Leaves a pass off to Rader. Rader leaves it back now up to the top of the key. It'll go to Dylan Anderson. Great ball movement here by the Rebels as they're moving around. Pass goes back left wing to Bierkin. Bierkin into the free throw line. Leaves a pass back to Anderson. Anderson cuts in. Now leaves it to the free throw line to Rader. His short jumper is good. Rader gets his first points, and we're tied at 12. 12:05 remaining. Now Crookston looking to regain the lead. A pass inside to Nicholas. He puts up a shot, no good, but a foul is going to be called. That'll be on Quincy Cox. That's his first personal. That'll be the second team foul, and Hunter Nicholas at the line where he's going to be shooting 2 free throws. 11:59 left, first half of play on the Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. We're tied at 12, the third tie of the game. First free throw. The HVAC system must have turned on and was blowing in because that was an air ball. Now the second free throw for Nicholas. Second shot is good. 13-12. That's how you answer. 13-12. Crookston with the lead after the Nicholas free throw. He checks out. Checking back in will be Lebarski. With the ball, the Rebels. Swenson leaves a pass up top of the key to Bierkin. Bierkin, he'll cut into the paint, spins, now stops, leaves a pass back up top of the key, off to Dylan Anderson. Over to the near sideline, it'll go back to Bierkin, now up to the top of the key, back over to the near corner, it'll go to Dylan Anderson. His three is off the mark. Everett with the rebound, that'll be his second of the game. Now he gets it off to Windham. Windham into the front court. With the dribble on the left wing, leaves a pass off to Dang. Dang, couple dribbles, doesn't go anywhere. Now it'll be Windham cutting through, leaves it off to Lebarski. Lebarski throws a 90-mile-an-hour fastball about 2 feet away, and Contreras takes one in the chin, but is able to grab it. And now he'll churn it over. Contreras looking at him like, what did I do to you? 13-12. 11:10 remaining. First half of play. It's been call it a defensive battle here. Pass on the left wing. Bierkin, he's going to cut right into the lane and lays it in for 2. Nice strong take by Bierkin as the Red Sea parted there, 14-13. And Bierkin gets his first points, 10:51 remaining. Now Lebarski with it for Crookston, looking to regain the lead. Driving in, pass goes off to Contreras. He'll fire up a 3, in and out, no good after it was almost banked in. And the rebound hauled in by Grant Anderson. Anderson leaves it off to the right wing to Bierkin. Bierkin looks inside. Crossover dribble, cuts into the paint. Dang cuts him off. Now leaves a pass back right wing to Clay Suter, who just checked in. His pass stolen away by Everett. That'll be his second steal of the game. Everett leaves it to Contreras. Now to Dang. Dang drives in, shovels a pass over to Windjam. Now out to Contreras. Contreras leaves it back to Everett. Everett drives in, puts it up off the glass. It rolls off the rim, no good. And the Rebels grab the rebound, leading 14-13. Over on the far sideline with it is Bierkin. Bierkin now into the paint. Working on Lebarski, and an offensive foul is going to be called as Anderson was battling inside. He had a good solid contact the first time, and not falling over was Lebarski. The second time he put his shoulder into him, Lebarski sold it a little. You have to be a good salesman on a charge, and he did, but he was also hit pretty good. I mean, it was an easy sell. And there'll be an offensive foul, second personal foul on Grant Anderson. So that's a big foul on that play. Nice job by Lebarski to take the charge. Now cutting into the lane, Dang. He drives and he's fouled. That's one thing Coach Greg Garman did for his 29 years that he coached the Pirates, the past 29. He really brought forward the attention to taking the charge. And the Pirates have seems like they're taking at least one a game. And now the first free throw for Dang is good. That means you have a charge is hard to take because you got to be in good defensive position. You got to make sure you're set. And perfect example of that was Lebarski right on that last play. Now Dang hits both free throws. He gives his team the lead. And a timeout's going to be called. We'll take one as well. 9:44 remaining in this first half of play. 15-14. Crookston leading Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton. We'll be back right after this.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
And welcome back to the Crookston High School Gymnasium. Ohio State has now taken a 14-7 lead, 6:15 remaining in the first half. So Notre Dame starts the game with a beautiful drive. They take a 7-0 lead, but Ohio State has answered with 14 unanswered points thus far. So the Ohio State with the lead. Now a pass inside underneath. The ball is going to be stolen away by Contreras, and then he's tripped up. Matthew Contreras continues to give the Pirates some sparks here as he'll get the steal. He draws the foul, and the foul is going to be on, that'll be the 5th team foul. That'll be the first personal on Suter. Crookston leading by 1. 9:17 remaining. Windjam drives off to the left wing, hands it off to Everett. Everett over to Lebarski. Lebarski looks in, gets the pass to Nicholas. Nicholas backs his way in, puts up the shot, offensive foul called. Oh, good job on the other end of the floor by Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton stepping in front and taking the charge. Well, again, the Rebel defender, I think that was Suter, had his feet set, and backing his way in was Nicholas. And that is always tough as a big man when you're coming in like that and the defender's set, and he was able to take the charge. Now driving in just inside the free throw line is Jackson Ullman, the 5'8 freshman. He flips one up and good, and it's 16-15. Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton with the lead. 8:43 remaining. So coming into the game is Ullman, and his first shot is a bucket. 2-3 defensive zone for the Rebels, and a three-pointer for Contreras. That's off the mark. Rebound grab by Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton. Cox hands it off. Bringing it up into the front court is Rader. Rader leaves it off over to Ullman. Now off to the left wing, over to the far sideline. Working it around are the Rebels. Back to the left wing, now up to the top, Ullman. Ullman fakes the bounce pass. Pirates looked like they're in a 1-3-1 defensive zone. Bounce pass to the free throw line. Now lobbied it inside. A shot is blocked by Nicholas, and now putting it back up. No good was Swenson, and Nicholas grabs the rebound. Pirates looking to take the lead back. A pass off right wing to Nicholas. His three-pointer too strong. Rebound, Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton. With it is Schreiber. Schreiber greeted by that zone. Now driving baseline was Cox. Cox leaves it back out. Schreiber now up to the top of the key. Ullman with a three. That's off the mark. Lebarski grabs the rebound. Both Lebarski and Nicholas were going after that one. Now the Pirates pass over to the near corner. Will go to Contreras. Up to the top of the key it goes to Everett. To Lebarski, back to Everett. Now over to the near side. It'll go to Contreras. Back to Everett. He gets it into Winsham. Good ball movement by the Pirates. A three-pointer for Lebarski. That's off the mark. And the rebound grabbed by Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton. Bringing it into the front court is Schreiber. Leaves a pass over. Now to the near sideline. It'll go to Rader. Rader's three-pointer in and out. No good. A rebound, Nicholas. I have him for his third of the game. Pirates will come up. Just under 7 minutes remaining. First half, 6:53 to be exact. 16-15. Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton leading by a point. Winsham at the free throw line. Takes one dribble in. Now bounces a pass off to Contreras. His runner is off the side of the rim. No good. Nicholas with the rebound. Puts it back in. Good. Hunter Nicholas with the rebound and the putback. 17-16. Crookston regains the lead with 6:33 remaining. On the left wing, Schreiber for Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton. Pass over to the near sideline. Goes to Ullman. Ullman lost his footing there for a second, but was able to regain control. Now a shot put up, no good by Cox. And putting a shot up is Ullman. It's blocked by Nicholas, but the Rebels still have the ball. And then driving right through the lane and putting it in for two is Caden Swenson. Swenson will get his second bucket of the game. 18-17. We continue to go back and forth here with 5:55 remaining. Now the Pirates get it inside to Nicholas. He turns around and puts it in for an easy two. And Crookston leads 19-18. 5:43 remaining in this first half. Can the Rebels regain the lead? Pass goes off to Schreiber. Schreiber now inside, cutting to the basket, laying it in for an easy two is Swenson. He gets his 6th point of the game. And it's now 20-19. Rebels have the lead. Crookston's Winsham leaves it off to Lebarski. Now over to Contreras. Contreras up to Lebarski. Back to Contreras. Bounce pass inside to Nicholas, and he'll put it up for two. Trying to take a charge were the Rebels, and now the Pirates want to call a timeout, and we'll take one as well. 21-20. The Pirates' last 3 baskets have been scored by Hunter Nicholas, and he now has 11 of his team's 21 points, and Crookston leads 21-20, 5:14 remaining in this first half of play. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this 30-second timeout.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
And welcome back to the Crookston High School Gymnasium. We had ties at 7, 10, and 12. And then we've had, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've had 8 straight lead changes. So 3 ties and then 8 lead changes. That's been, we don't have to tell you just by telling that. We've got a good game. Back and forth we go. 5:11 remaining first half. Crookston leading Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton 21-20. Now a pass goes off the fingertips of Schreiber, but he catches up with it. Leaves a pass back over to Bjerken. Back to Schreiber, not a Bjerken. Bjerken on the left wing. Around the perimeter. Pass goes into the free throw line. Back just inside the three-point line. Schreiber hits nothing but net. That'll be his first points of the game. 22-21. That is our 9th lead change of the game. Crookston with the ball, looking to make it 10. Pass over to the far sideline to Dang, who checked in during the timeout. McHaleson leaves it off to Contreras. Contreras back to McHaleson, now to Dang. Dang looks in, leaves it back to Contreras. He dribbles off to the left wing, bounces a pass to Wincham. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Contreras with a three, and he hits it. Matthew Contreras with the three ball, 4:13 remaining. That is our 10th straight lead change. Pirates lead 24-22. Contreras had a career-high 23 points on Saturday against Monaga. 21 in the second half. Now a free throw line jumper is good for Schreiber. He has the last two buckets for Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton, and we're tied at 24. That is our fourth tie of the game. Now Crookston dumps a pass off near sideline, gets it off, left wing to Lebarski, now to McHaleson. He'll spot up for a three, that's off the mark. Rebound, grabbed high in the air by Cox with two hands. He hands it off, and now Schreiber will bring it across the half-court line. Leaves a pass off to Bierkin. Bierkin back to Schreiber on the right wing. Now a pass onto the baseline to Cox. Cox loses the ball, regains control, leaves it up to Schreiber at the top of the key. 20 seconds on the shot clock, still a lot of time. Pass inside, that's going to be stolen away by Lebarski. Lebarski gets the steal, good anticipation there. Now Wincham brings it up. Leaves it back to Lebarski. Over to the left wing, pass to Contreras, back to Lebarski right wing, into the far corner, McHaleson. Back to Ryland, now up top to Contreras. Back to Lebarski, Contreras, those two playing catch at the top of the key. Now McHaleson will get into the game, and or to the passing game, we should say. Contreras spots up for the three, that's off the mark. Rebels with the rebound, they'll bring it up. Bierkin on the left wing. Leaves a pass to Schreiber. Now over to the near sideline. With the ball is Anderson. Anderson leaves it to Bierkin, and his free throw line jumper is good. That'll be his fourth point of the game. And it's now 26-24. The Rebels regain the lead with 2:35 remaining. That'll be our 11th lead change. Now at the top of the key, pass goes off over to the far sideline. Dang cuts baseline, leaves it off to Lebarski. Lebarski back to Dang, but it's tipped away out of bounds. Last touch by the Rebels. It'll be Crookston ball. Everett and Nicholas will check back in. They're going to replace Lebarski and Contreras. Well, if I'm the Pirates, you just post up Nicholas and you get him the ball. 2:21 remaining. Now driving baseline and stepping out of bounds on the drive was Wincham. 2:18 remaining, first half of play, 26-24. Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton with the lead. Bringing it up will be Bierkin for the Rebels. Right hand hip high dribble up to the top of the key. Leaves a pass off left wing over to Grant Anderson. Grant has those two personal fouls. Now back to Schreiber. Schreiber at the top. Leaves it back over left wing. Looking around is Dylan Anderson. Leaves it to Grant. Now cutting in Bierkin. Leaves it to Schreiber. He'll fire up a three. Nothing but net. 7 points now for Cameron Schreiber. And all 7 have come here in the last 3 minutes. That's now a 29-24 lead. Largest lead of the game for Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton. Everett with the ball on the right wing, leaves a pass to McHaleson. Now back to Everett. Everett pulls up, free throw line jumper. That's off the mark. I still don't know why you went look for Nicholas. Now off near sideline. With the ball is Ullman. Ullman leaves it to Bierkin. Bierkin cuts into the paint. Now leaves a pass back up top of the key. Off to the left wing. It'll go to Anderson. Now to Schreiber at the top. Back over to the far sideline. A three-pointer up for Ullman. That's off the mark. Nicholas grabs the rebound, his 5th. He leaves it off to Wincham with 65 seconds remaining in this first half. Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton leading 29-24. Pass goes to Dang. Dang leaves it up to Nicholas. Nicholas will fire up a three. That's not where you want to get up the ball. Pirates have just self-destructed here in the last 4 minutes, and now Nicholas going to pick up the foul. The Pirates haven't scored since Contreras had the three with 4:13 remaining, and they have not gone inside once. To Nicholas. 49 seconds remaining in this first half. Anderson with 5 points. Grant looking to add to that total here. First free throw is short off the front of the rim, no good. Nicholas will check out with those 2 fouls. Make sure he doesn't pick up the third with 49 seconds left in the half. Anderson with his second free throw is good. 30-24, largest lead of the game now for Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton. The Pirates have gone scoreless here for over 3 minutes. Getting close to 4 minutes here. Pass goes off right wing. Now up to the top of the key. It goes to Everett. Back off left wing. Over to Dang. Now into the free throw line to Windham. Back to McHaleson. McHaleson a couple dribbles. Leaves it to Lebarski. 20 seconds on the shot clock. 32 seconds left in the half. Now Lebarski leaves a pass. There's nobody there. And driving into the lane is Schreiber. No good. Tipping it back in. Good is Swenson. That'll be his 8th point of the game. Pirates turnover leads to another easy bucket here for Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton. Crookston with the ball, looking to break that 4-minute scoreless streak. Dang, 8 seconds left in the half. Up to the top of the key, it goes to Windham. Back to Everett. Everett with a 3, and that hits nothing but net. Boy, did the Pirates need that. And a full court shot goes off the backboard and by DGF, and that is the end of the first half of play. 32-27. Crookston went scoreless for over a 4-minute span towards the end of the first half, but they get a big 3-pointer there by Jack Everett, and they trail by 5 at halftime. We'll take a look at the first half scoring. We'll take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update and a whole lot more. That's all going to be coming up next here as we have the halftime show again at the half. Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton 32, Crookston 27.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
Trap shooting,
hockey,
basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
and there is
orchestra,
Band.
choir,
visual arts,
Speech.
theater,
Leo Club.
and Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
My education destination.
With the fall season right around the corner, Grove Mechanical in Crookston is ready to prepare you for winter. They suggest having your heating system serviced regularly to keep things running smoothly. A skilled technician will clean and service your heating equipment to ensure safe and efficient operation. It's never too early to get ready for the upcoming winter season. Before the cold sets in, call Grove Mechanical today, your hometown heating and cooling professionals. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or visit their website, grovemech.com.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
As we take a look at the first half stats and scoring, it was Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton. They lead 32-27 at the half. We had 11 lead changes. We had 4 ties, but it was a 10-0 run. With 4:13 remaining, Crookston led 24-22 at a Matt Contreras three-pointer, but then it was a 10-0 run by Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton before Jack Everett hit a three-pointer at the last seconds of that half. and it's 32-27. Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton with the lead. The Rebels are led, a pretty balanced scoring attack off the bench. Cade Swenson has 8, 7 from Cameron Schreiber, 6 points for Grant Anderson, 4 points off the bench from Mason Bierken. And then we have 3 points from Quincy Cox, 2 points apiece from Jackson Oman and Thomas Rader. Playing and not scoring were Dylan Anderson and Clay Suter. For Crookston, they were led by Hunter Nicholas. He had 11 points, 8 points from Jack Everett, then 3 points apiece from Tyler McHaleson and Matthew Contreras, and a free throw for Michael Dang. Playing and not scoring were Reggie Winjam, Rylan Labarski, and that was it that played and did not score. We'll take a break. We'll be back. Take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. But the score at the half, Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton 32, Crookston Boys Basketball 27. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today, or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
Welcome to Andy Oman State Farm. We're located on 423 North Broadway, next to Holiday in Crookston, Minnesota. Third generation agent with State Farm. We've got a team here with over 75 years of experience, 6 of us fully licensed, here to serve you. We know insurance is about a promise, and we're here from the beginning to throughout the whole process to deliver on that promise.
Nobody likes to wait on hold, and neither do we. Give our office a call where a cheerful voice is ready to help you right away. Call 218-281-3643.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Minnesota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
I'll take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. That's drafts, not giraffes. And let's take a look here at the preliminary games. It was JV, Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton winning 62-37, and C-Squad, Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton won 68-17. Other finals, as you heard on KROX this afternoon, it was the Minnesota Wild getting a nice 3-1 win at Colorado. And the Timberwolves, they lose another close one, 108-106. And in the college football national championship game, it's all Ohio State. They lead 21-7. Notre Dame scored on their first drive of the game to take a 7-0 lead, but Ohio State has gone up now 21-7 at halftime, and they are leading pretty well. I don't know if comfortable is ever the right word to use, but they are leading by a couple scores, which you got to like going into halftime. Well, let's take a look at some other scores that we're able to track down. Here the score is 32-27 at halftime in boys basketball. And other boys basketball, Roseau leads Goodrich-Grigla at halftime, 39-33. Badger Greenbush Middle River leads the Northern Freeze, 24-22. And that is about it as far as scores there. Well, we got a couple AA scores in boys. Pequot Lakes, they beat Park Rapids 73-45. Pillager beat Wadena Deer Creek 67-46. And that is what we have so far. In girls basketball, our scores that we have thus far this evening. Warren Alvarado Oslo leads the Northern Freeze 24-12. 4 minutes left in the first half of play there. Red Lake and Manoma-Nawabin, those games were postponed. The boys and girls double header. A lot of games postponed across the state because of the cold. And then here, got Roseau playing. And that's probably one of the coldest places. Well, northeast Minnesota is a little colder than we are here in northwest Minnesota. But anyway. But the school buses, I can vouch. Being on a school bus in high school, we even had to take one in college on one of the coldest nights of the year, and school buses are not equipped for this cold weather. We know that. Fergus Falls in girls basketball leads Perham 26-21 at halftime, and that's about it on girls scores that we have so far here this evening as well. We'll take a break. We'll be back, and we'll just keep it here. We will keep it here, and again, the score at halftime, 32-27 is the score. A few more scores than we anticipated to pass along, which is always good. This game bucking along, and we start the second half of play now, as the Rebels going to be going right to left if you're listening to the radio, and pass inside. Putting up the shot, getting his first points of the game will be Dylan Anderson. And it's now a 34-27 lead. Now Nicholas puts up a shot. That's too strong. And then he'll pick up his third foul of the game. And that is not a good foul there for Hunter. 34-27. Bringing the ball up will be the Rebels. Thomas Rader lays a pass off, and now going to cut, and boy, just losing his footing there was Dylan Anderson, and he hit the ground hard. And, well, obviously he didn't expect to be falling down at that point. Boy, that's good to see he's okay. He bounced right up. He bounced when he hit the ground as well. And the Pirates knocked the ball away, and I think Anderson is going to check out here. He'll get a Coach Clark just wants to make sure he's okay there. Boy, he hit hard, but he got up. Rebels, they never have a shortage of outstanding athletes. Their wrestling team is fantastic again this year. Of course, their football team is great every year. Their softball team is always good. And now a shot clock violation going to be called on Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton. They have that beautiful new gymnasium as well. A couple of years old now, but Pirates will bring the ball up. With the ball is Mikhailson. He has it. Leaves it off to Labarski. Labarski on the left wing. Now Everett over to Windham. Windham fakes right, drives left into the lane. A little floater through the lane. Hits the rim a couple times and bounce in. First points of the game for Windham. 34-29, coming right back and hitting a three will be Grant Anderson. That'll be his 9th point of the game. He has a couple of threes. 16:20 remaining in the game. 37-29, largest lead of the game now for the Rebels, but then the Pirates come right back. A nice pass by Everett. He gets it into Nicholas, and he'll get his 13th point of the game as we continue to go back and forth. 37-31. Pirates get a steal. That's Mikhailson. He leaves it off to Windham. Windham, left-hand dribble. Backs his way in. Now fakes a spin and then puts up a fadeaway jumper, and it rolls off the side of the rim. Coming right back, the Rebels. Anderson fires up a shot. That's off the mark. Everett grabs another rebound. He'll outlet the pass to Windham, who will walk it up into the front court. Dumps a pass off to Everett. Now over to Mikhailson on the far sideline. Back up to Everett, inside to Windham. He turns around, puts up the shot short off the front of the rim. He gets his own rebound, though. Dribbles out to the near sideline. Now cuts in. Kicks a pass to Mikhailson. Up to Everett at the top of the key. Back to Tyler on the left wing. Tyler dribbles over to the far corner. Kicks it back out left wing. Everett with a three. Hits it. Jack Everett, his third three of the game, and he has 11 points. And the Pirates trail 37-34 with 15:07 remaining. Now the Pirates looking for a stop here, but Swenson, he dumps a pass off right wing, a three-pointer for that's Anderson. That's off the front of the rim. Everett with another rebound. That's number 5 in the game. He kicks a pass over to Windham, who will slowly bring it up once again. He dumps the pass off to Everett. He's at the top of the key. A 2-3 defensive zone by the Rebels. Pass, Windham taps one over to the near side, and once again, Lebarski jumps in the air and has nowhere to go and throws it right to a Rebel. And now a foul is going to be called on Jack Everett. That's the second time Lebarski's jumped in the air and had nowhere to go and turns the ball over. Never forget Chris Bates, our JV coach, always yelling, "Don't jump to pass." And the Pirates have done that too many times here, and they've turned it over each time. Now the first free throw. You have nowhere to go when you're in the air. Nicholas will check out of the game. Dang will check in. It's 37-34. Now the second free throw for Rader. That is good. He goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line. We'll have a substitution. Rader checks out. Checking in will be Bjerken. Also checking back into the game will be Dylan Anderson. 14:36 remaining. 38-34. Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton leading Crookston in Section 8AA boys basketball matchup here at the Crookston High School Gymnasium. Pass off left wing. Now up to the top of the key. Everett with a three. Banks it home. Well, we talked with Coach Clark in the pregame show. Better to be lucky than good. And that time, Little Bank is open here on MLK Junior Day, and then coming right back and getting the three for Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton is Quincy Cox. And it seems like the Rebels have answered with a big shot after the Pirates get a big shot each time here in this game. Now the Pirates are going to be tied up. A jump ball called. The possession arrow will be in favor of Crookston. They'll inbound underneath their own basket. 4 minutes into the second half of play. 41-37 the score. Along the far sideline is Everett. Leaves it to Lebarski. Back to Everett. He'll fire up another three. This one short off the front of the rim. Rebound hauled down by Dylan Anderson. Pass up into the front court. Goes to Suter, who just checked in as well. He's on the left wing. Bounces the pass inside to Swenson. Swenson, a little left-hand shot. Might have been partially blocked by Mikhailson, and the rebound grabbed by Everett. That is his 6th rebound of the game. To Windham. Windham cuts in. Leaves a pass to Mikhailson. A wide-open three. Money! Mikhailson, his 2nd three of the game. And Crookston back to within 1. They trail 41-40. 18 remaining. Now a shot put up. That's off the mark. Lebarski with the rebound. Off to Dang. Now over to Everett. Everett leaves it back to Mikhailson. Windham on that last pass. Now the ball stolen away by Swenson, and he goes in, misses the layup, and putting up the shot missing was Bjerken. We do have the net stuck up on the rim, so they're going to stop play. Everett will get it down. Lebarski will check out. Contreras will check in for Crookston. Pirates looking to regain the lead for the first time in a while. The timeout's going to be called by Coach Clark and the Rebels. 41-40, Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton leading Crookston. And boys basketball, 12:54 remaining. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at GoHugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
And welcome back to the second half of play. Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton leading Crookston 41-40. And bringing it up will be the Pirates, looking to take the lead for the first time since they led 24-22. Contreras on the right wing. Bounces a pass. So again, after the timeout, Pirates with the ball. 12:38 remaining in this ball game. Pass goes over to the far sideline to Dang. Dang cuts into the lane, puts up the short jumper, too strong. Rebound, the Rebels going through the hands of Dylan Anderson, but he saves it before it goes out of bounds. Now the Rebels pass inside to Swenson. He puts up the runner through the lane. That's off the mark. Dang with the rebound. Dang leaves it to Contreras. Now off to Everett. Back to Contreras. Bounce pass into Windham. Windham back to Contreras. He'll fire up a three. It goes halfway down. Spins on the back of the rim and goes in. Contreras with his second three. 43-41. The Pirates lead with 11:56 remaining. Now with the ball, as the crowd gets into it a little more, Suter puts up a shot. That's off the mark. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton Suter, and it'll be Pirate ball. Nicholas will check back into the game, replacing Dang. Crookston leading by 2, 43-41. Rebel coach Mike Clark said this Crookston team, they're better than their record shows. And now a three-pointer for Everett. That's off the mark. Rebound out of bounds. Good hustle by Contreras. He hustled right in front of the Pirate bench. He did get a piece of it. Then it went off the finger or fingers of one of the Rebel players. And now checking into the game for the first time will be Nolan Verdi, the junior. Pass goes up to the top of the key. With it is Contreras. Leaves it off to McHaleson. McHaleson to Everett, now to Contreras. His pass is deflected away, and the Rebels going to bring it up into the front court. With it is Anderson. Dylan, he spins, almost had the ball stolen away. Now leaves a pass inside, cutting in for an easy bucket will be Cox. That'll be his fifth of the half, and that ties it up at 43 apiece. 11-10 remaining in this ball game. Crookston looking to regain the lead. Pass goes to McHaleson. Now to Contreras, over to the right wing. With it is Everett. He kicks it off to the near corner to Windham. Windham tried to drive. He was cut off. Leaves a pass to Contreras. He'll spot up for the short jumper. That's off the mark. Rebound. Contreras tries to steal it back, but picking it up will be Verdi. And then they're going to call a foul on Contreras. So the foul will be on Contreras. His first personal foul, third team foul. Pirate fans weren't big fans of that call. 10:43 remaining, 43 apiece, and now an offensive call. This offensive foul going to be called on the Rebels. That's going to be on Verdi. Was that a makeup call? Could have been. No, a makeup steal as Bjerken drives in. He misses the layup. Boy, there's some contact there. Nothing called, and Everett comes away with the rebound. His seventh. Leaves a pass off to Contreras. Contreras into the front court. Dumps it back off to Everett. Everett on the right wing. Bounce pass inside to Nicholas. He backs his way in, puts up the short jumper. That's off the back of the rim. No good. Hunter's got to use the backboard there. Now off to Bjerken, into the front court, behind the back dribble, spins somehow, kept his pivot foot down, but then the pass goes out over to the far sideline, off the hand of Anderson, and it'll be a turnover on Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton. So neither team exactly playing solid fundamental offense here the last minute or two. Contreras will check out. Levarski back in. So the starting five is in for Crookston. Into the front court. With it is Windham. Windham at the top of the key. He looks in, gets it off to Nicholas. His jumper way too strong. It goes out of bounds, though. Last touch by the Rebels, and it will still be Crookston ball. Rader will check back into the game, replacing Quincy Cox for the Rebels. Tied at 43, 9:53 remaining. Minute and a half, no scoring here as the inbound pass by Lebarski's tipped away out of bounds. Last touch by Schreiber and the Rebels. It will still be Crookston ball. Inbounding again, Lebarski for Crookston. Gets it in, over to Wincham. Wincham drives baseline, turns around, leaves a pass over to Everett. Everett one dribble, leaves a pass to Lebarski. Now over to the near side, Mikhailson inside to Nicholas. Nicholas pump fake, now puts up the shot, and a foul is going to be called. Good use of the pump fake there by Hunter Nicholas. He draws the foul, and the foul is going to be on Bjerken. No, excuse me, that'll be on Verdi. That'll be his second personal foul. Second team foul as well here in the second half. Nicholas, free throw is good. Hit the front of the rim, hit the back of the rim. Hit the back of the rim again and goes in. 9:40 remaining. Crookston leading 44-43. And Nicholas's second free throw and an out, no good. 44-43. Pirates lead by one. Now the Rebels of Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton looking to regain the lead. Bjerken with the dribble, leaves a pass off to Rader. Now over to the near sideline. It'll go to Anderson. Back out to Bjerken. Bjerken leaves it. Now back to Anderson. Anderson will spot up for the three and hits nothing but net. Anderson will get his third three of the game. That is Grant Anderson. Now it's Wincham driving into the lane, puts up the shot. That's short off the front of the rim, no good. 46-44, Rebels with the lead, looking to expand on it this possession. Bjerken leaves it off, now goes to Anderson. Inside, the pass goes through the hands of a Rebel player, and picking it up will be Mikhailson. He'll get his second steal of the game. Wincham leaves it over to Mikhailson. He'll drive by Bjerken, leaves a pass over to the near sideline to Wincham. Wincham backs his way into the paint, now turns around. He's triple teamed and then somehow gets through it and puts up the shot. Good. He reverse pivoted there, and it worked perfectly as we're tied at 46. Now the Rebels with the ball. Pass goes off to Bjerken. Bjerken on the right wing. Into the free throw line to Verdi. Verdi turns around, puts up the shot. It hits off the side of the rim and then rolls in good. Tough shot there by Verdi. 48-46. Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton with the lead. 8:04 remaining, just over halfway through the second half of play. Everett at the top of the key, directing traffic. Fakes the handoff, leaves a bounce pass inside to Nicholas. He puts it up off the glass, good. Hunter Nicholas with the bucket. We're tied at 48. The assist goes to Everett. That's his third of the game. Now the ball, Rader leaves a pass off to Schreiber. Now inside to Verdi. Back out to Bjerken. Bjerken on the right wing. Leaves it to Anderson. Anderson back to Bjerken. Now up to the top to Rader. Rader cuts in. Stops. Now leaves a pass inside to Verdi. He'll put up the shot short off the front of the rim. Rebound grab by Nicholas. Nicholas gets the outlet pass off to Wincham, who slowly brings it up into the front court. Left-hand dribble. Bounces a pass off to Lebarski. Lebarski spins. Now leaves it off to Everett. Everett will fire up a three. That's too strong. Rebound, though, grabbed by Nicholas. He'll fire up a three. That is good. Hits the front of the rim. Hits the glass and then goes in, and the Pirates take a 51-48 lead on two offensive rebounds. And with 7:01 remaining, Crookston has a 3-point lead on the 19th point of the game for Hunter Nicholas. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this timeout on KROX.
Welcome to Andy Oman State Farm. We're located on 423 North Broadway, next to Holiday in Crookston, Minnesota. Third generation agent with State Farm. We've got a team here with over 75 years of experience. 6 of us fully licensed, here to serve you. We know insurance is about a promise, and we're here from the beginning to throughout the whole process to deliver on that promise.
Nobody likes to wait on hold, and neither do we. Give our office a call where a cheerful voice is ready to help you right away. Call 218-281-3643.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing. After the timeout, Rebels have the ball. Crookston has the lead, 51-48. 6:55 remaining in the game, or dare we say regulation at this, the way the game's going here. Now a three-pointer fired up by the Rebels. That's off the mark. Nicholas with his 8th rebound of the game. And now it'll be a Windham. He gets a pick from Nicholas. Leaves a pass over to Mikhailson on the far side. He'll drive baseline, is cut off. He's double-teamed, has the ball stolen away. Bjerken steals the ball away. He'll bring it up into the front court for DGF. At the top of the key, Bjerken dumps a pass near sideline. It'll go over to Anderson. That's Dylan Anderson to Bjerken. Bjerken with the free throw line jumper. That's off the mark, and a foul is going to be called on Mikhailson. That'll be his 3rd personal foul. That is the 4th team foul on Crookston. So Mikhailson and Nicholas each have 3 fouls apiece. Nobody real in any immediate foul pressure or problems as far as the Rebels go. They don't have anybody with more than 2, so they're sitting pretty good in that department. Now the inbound pass going to be stolen away by Lebarski. Lebarski with his 2nd steal. He gets it off to Windham, who will bring it up into the front court. Crookston leading 51-48, looking to add to that total here. Their largest lead was when they led 7-3. Now pass goes inside to Nicholas. Baseball pass over to the far sideline. Windham now to Everett. He leaves it to Contreras. Contreras lost the handle on the ball, throws it off a Rebels leg out of bounds. It will still be Crookston ball. Good heads-up play by Contreras. Now to be Lebarski. Looking to inbound. Gets it in. Everett, his pass, stolen away. Pirates not being very careful on their passing or posting up there. On the left wing with it is Bjerken. 2-3 defensive zone. A three-pointer is fired up from the near corner by Quincy Cox. That'll be his 3rd 3 of the game, and he has 11 points. Big three-pointer there, and we're tied at 51. 5.5 minutes remaining. Now pass inside to Nicholas. He'll turn around, puts it up off the glass. Good. Lebarski gets the assist. That'll be his 2nd of the game. Nicholas will get his 21st point of the game. Crookston regains the lead, 53-51. Now a pull-up jumper just inside the free throw line for Dylan Anderson. That'll be his 4th point of the game. And the Pirates will churn it over. Anderson comes up with the steal. He'll bring it up along the near sideline. We're tied at 53. Just under 5 minutes remaining. Pulling up is Bjerken. His jumper is good from the free throw line, and a timeout's going to be called on the floor. Bjerken will get his 6th point of the game. It's 55-53. Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton with the lead. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this 1-minute timeout. From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Dr. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
Trap shooting,
hockey,
basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
and there is
orchestra,
Band,
choir,
visual arts,
speech,
theater,
Leo Club.
and Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is my
education destination.
And welcome back to the Crookston High School Gymnasium. Some scoreboard updates here on boys basketball. Roseau beat Goodridge Grigley 83-64. Pillager beat Wadena Deer Creek 67-46, and Pequot Lakes beat Park Rapids 73-45. Rebels with the ball. We'll run through all the scores here in our post-game show. Now Reggie Wenjum swats a three-point attempt away, and that was a exclamation point put on that block shot by Reggie. That's the Pirates' third block shot of the game. Now it's Bjerken. Has it, top of the key, cuts into the free throw line, lost the ball, regains control, bounces a pass off to Dylan Anderson. Now to the left wing, Cox. Cox bounced a pass, cutting through the lane, and a foul is going to be called on the Pirates. That was Manston cutting through the lane. He just checked in during that timeout, and he's going to be looking for his first points of the game. They're going to be big ones as it's a 55-53 lead for the Rebels. And the first free throw is good. First point of the game for the sophomore guard. He's at the line, shooting one more. Looking to give his team a 4-point lead. Left-hand free throw is good. 57-53. Manston gets the two free throws. Now the Pirates with the ball. Wenjum leaves it off to Contreras. Contreras, his pass is tipped away, out of bounds. Last touch by the Rebels. 4:14 remaining. 57-53. Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton with the lead. Everett, the inbounder, in the corner. He gets it up to Dang at the top of the key. Dang gets it to Wenjum. Wenjum to Contreras. He'll fire up a three. It's off the mark. Rebound, grab by Swenson for Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton. Rebels looking to add to their 4-point lead here. Into the front court. Pass goes off left wing. Holding the ball above his head is Swenson. Now leaves it off to Anderson. That's Dylan. Back to Bjerken. Bjerken cuts into the lane. Stops. Leaves a pass back to Swenson at the top of the key. Now over to the near side, Manston. Manston, his pass is out of the reach of a teammate. It'll be a turnover on Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton. Manston will check out, and Grant Anderson will check back in for Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton. 3:39 remaining. 57-53. Rebels with the lead. Crookston looking to chip away at that deficit. Now a pass, goes off the fingertips of Dang, and now driving in. And that will be a Crookston turnover, leading to an easy bucket there for Swenson, who gets his 10th point of the game. It's now 59-53. 3:21 remaining. Contreras at the top, and leaves a pass off to Everett. Everett looking in, gets it back to Contreras. Now over to Wenjum. Dang cuts into the lane, bounces a pass off to Nicholas, and a travel called. So another turnover on the Pirates. They have turned the ball over on their last 4 possessions, and Coach Bruce Erdman wants a timeout. We'll take one as well. 3:07 remaining in the game. 59-53. Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton with the lead. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this 30-second timeout.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
trap shooting, hockey,
basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir,
visual arts,
speech,
theater,
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
Well, the Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton Rebels, they lead by a score of 59-53. Just got another final. Northern Freeze beat Badger Greenbush Middle River 53-34. And all the scores when they're finals, we post them up on our website, kroxam.com. Now it's Bjerken with the ball. Leaves a pass, goes off to Swenson on the near side. Swenson over to Anderson. Anderson up to the top of the key. Goes to Cox, back to Grant Anderson. His three-pointer is off the top of the backboard, and the rebound is grabbed by Contreras. Contreras gets it over to Windjam. He'll fire up a three and hits it. Reggie Windjam, his 7th point of the game. Pirates needed that big time. 2.5 minutes remaining. The three-pointer for Windjam brings the Pirates within a possession. 59-56. Now Bjerken says not so quick as he gets the bucket. With 2:17 remaining, it's now 61-56. Back to a 2-possession lead. Windjam puts up a shot. That's off the mark. Gets his own rebound, then leaves a pass off to Nicholas, and he lays it in for 2. 23 points now for Nicholas. 61-58. Crookston back within a possession. 2 minutes remaining and counting. At the top of the key, Swenson leaves a pass off. It goes to Anderson. Now to the right wing, Cox. Cox with a couple dribbles. Cuts into the lane, puts up a shot. That's off the rim. Ball is bouncing around, and Everett comes down with the rebound. That'll be his 8th of the game. Now the Pirates have a chance to get within 1 or possibly tie it up with a 3 or 3-point play. Everett leaves it to Contreras. Now over to Lebarski. Lebarski, he'll take a dribble up to the left wing. Leaves a pass to Windjam. Windjam lobs it inside to Nicholas. He grabs it, puts it up off the glass. Good. Windjam with his 5th assist, the 25th point of the game for Nicholas. And it's now a 61-60 lead for Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton. And coming right back are the Rebels, and they'll get the bucket 63-60 on the basket from Bjerken. That's his 8th point, or 10th point of the game, excuse me. Now Windjam will fire up a 3 for the tie. That's off the mark, and Nicholas with the rebound, and he's fouled as he tried to put it back up. And Nicholas will be at the line where he's going to be shooting 2 shots, and that will be the 3rd personal foul on Grant Anderson. 51 seconds remaining, 63-60, Crookston trailing. First free throw. That misses badly. 63-60. Now the second free throw for Nicholas. Shot is good. 63-61, Crookston trails by 2 as Nicholas hits 1 of 2 on the trip to the free throw line there. He now has 26 points, and the Rebels will have the ball with 51 seconds remaining. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this on KROX.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Well, after the timeout, it's going to be Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton ball. Well, quite the battle in the MLK Classic at St. Catherine's University. It was number 4 ranked Minnehaha Academy in AA beating number 6 ranked in 4A Minnetonka 75-71 in overtime tonight. That's in girls basketball. Now the Rebels going to try to take some time off the clock, it looks like here. 19 seconds left on the shot clock. They lead 63-61, and now a foul is going to be called on Rylan Lebarski. That'll only be the 6th team foul on Crookston. .31 seconds left. 20 seconds will go on the shot clock, so that is the one big negative on the foul there. Swenson on a timeout's going to be called by Coach Clark. So Coach Clark wanted a timeout before the 5-second violation, and so we'll take a timeout as well. 63-61, Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton leading, 31 seconds left in the game. They'll have the ball inbounding right after this timeout on KROX.
With the fall season right around the corner, Grove Mechanical in Crookston is ready to prepare you for winter. They suggest having your heating system serviced regularly to keep things running smoothly. A skilled technician will clean and service your heating equipment to ensure safe and efficient operation. It's never too early to get ready for the upcoming winter season. Before the cold sets in, call Grove Mechanical today, your hometown heating and cooling professionals. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or visit their website, grovemech.com.
31 seconds remaining in the, dare we say, regulation, as the inbound pass goes to Bjerken. Bjerken just inside the half-court line. Now dribbles off to the right wing, cuts into the lane, puts it up too strong, rebound batted around, and Nicholas comes away with it. Nicholas grabs the rebound, 18 seconds left, and then a foul is going to be called, and that will be on Dylan Anderson. That will only be the fourth team foul on Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton with 16.7 seconds remaining. Full court pressure put on by the Rebels. Crookston trailing 63-61. And the Rebels want a timeout again. 16.7 seconds remaining in, dare we say, regulation. 63-61. The Rebels take a timeout. We'll be back right after this 1-minute break.
Welcome to Andy Oman State Farm. We're located on 423 North Broadway, next to Holiday in Crookston, Minnesota. Third generation agent with State Farm. We've got a team here with over 75 years of experience. 6 of us fully licensed, here to serve you. We know insurance is about a promise, and we're here from the beginning to throughout the whole process to deliver on that promise.
Nobody likes to wait on hold, and neither do we. Give our office a call where a cheerful voice is ready to help you right away. Call 218-281-3643.
Taking a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. Some close games around the area. East Grand Forks leading Warren Alvarado Oslo in boys basketball, 67-61. 4 minutes left in the game there. And 9th-ranked Red Lake County leads Thief River Falls, 69-59. There's 3 minutes left in that game. Rebels looking for a big win there. And now a blocking foul is going to be called on Swenson. That'll take about 2 seconds off. That'll be the 5th foul of the game. So the Rebels have one more foul to give here before the bonus. 14.4 seconds remaining. Pass goes to Winsham. Winsham in the backcourt. He's going to be fouled. That'll be on Swenson again. That'll be his second. Now that is the 6th team foul. So the Pirates will have to inbound once again in the backcourt. 63-61. Crookston trailing by 2. They have the ball. 11.1 seconds remaining. Now it's Winsham leaving it off to Nicholas. Back to Winsham. Winsham dribbles up to the top of the key. Now drives in. Puts up the shot. No good. Nicholas with the rebound. Puts it back up and good. Right before the buzzer. It counts, and we're going to have free basketball. Nicholas with the offensive rebound in the putback. Ties it up right as the buzzer sounded. So the rebound and putback is good, and we're tied at 63 apiece, and we're going to have overtime. At the end of regulation, we're tied at 63. Are they going to put time back on the clock? Is that the question? There was no question the basket was good. That's no doubter there, but are they looking to put time on the clock, maybe like 0.6 seconds? The official No, they're going to put 4 minutes up for overtime. So we'll take a break. We'll be back with free basketball for everybody. Well, if you're watching at home or listening on the radio, it's free already. But you'll get some more free basketball. That's coming up right after this on KROX.
Welcome to Andy Oman State Farm. We're located on 423 North Broadway, next to Holiday in Crookston, Minnesota. Third generation agent with State Farm. We've got a team here with over 75 years of experience. 6 of us fully licensed, here to serve you. We know insurance is about a promise, and we're here from the beginning to throughout the whole process to deliver on that promise.
Nobody likes to wait on hold, and neither do we. Give our office a call where a cheerful voice is ready to help you right away. Call 218-281-3643.
Well, welcome back to the Crookston High School Gymnasium. We have free basketball. We're going overtime. Crookston's Hunter Nicholas with an offensive rebound in the putback as right before the buzzer sounded for his 28th point of the game. That's his 10th rebound of the game as well. Tied it up. Also 14 points for Everett. You have 7 for Windjam, 6 for McHaleson, 6 as well for Contreras, and 1 for Dang, the scoring for the Pirates. Now it's still going the same direction here as the Rebels of Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton. 63 apiece, 4 minutes of overtime here. Well, I kept saying, dare we say regulation, and we were correct. We just had that feeling that it was going to get some extra basketball here tonight as Everett knocks the ball away out of bounds. Last touch by the Pirates. It'll be Rebel ball. Bjerken with the ball, guarded closely by Contreras. Leaves a pass over to the far sideline to Anderson. Now into the free throw line just inside. Cox turns around, gets his 13th point of the game. Cox gives the Rebels a 65-63 lead. 3:22 remaining in overtime. Now the Pirates turn it over. A steal there for Grant Anderson. So Crookston with another turnover. They've had too many here in the game. Now on the right wing, over to the far sideline. It goes to Anderson, into Cox. Free throw line jumper again. This time it's short. Rebound tapped, and it'll be grabbed by Lebarski. That'll be his 3rd rebound. Windjam leaves a pass over to Contreras. He's guarded by Bjerken. Leaves a pass near sideline to Everett. Everett crossover dribble. Leaves it back up to Lebarski. Lebarski with 1 dribble. Gets it back to Everett. Everett loses the ball, and it's another turnover for the Pirates. Back-to-back turnovers on their last 2 possessions. They trail by 2, 65-63, 2:34 remaining. Pass over to the far sideline. Goes to Grant Anderson. Anderson back to Bjerken. He fakes a pass. Now 1 dribble. Bounces a pass over to Dylan Anderson. Dylan back over to Bjerken. Bjerken back to Dylan. Dylan pulls up. Jumper that's way off the mark. And rebound grabbed by Windjam. His 5th of the game. 2:10 remaining in overtime. Crookston down by 2, 65-63. Pass goes to Everett. Now around the perimeter. Over to Contreras. His pass stolen away. And now going in for the layup will be Grant Anderson. That'll be his 14th point of the game. The Pirates again. Another turnover. And then this time the Pirates come back and they get the bucket. It should be, 67-65. Crookston trails after the bucket by Hunter Nicholas. Minute and a half remaining, 17 seconds left on the shot clock. Now a 3-pointer, that's off the mark, and the rebound, fighting for it, Nicholas comes away. That'll be his 11th. Now the Pirates have a chance to tie it up or take the lead. Driving into the lane is Windjam, no good. Get his own rebound, tipped away. And the Rebels pick it up, 67-65. Now with it, Bjerken for the Rebels. Pass over to the far sideline to Anderson. Grant now goes to Dylan Anderson into the near corner. Cox leaves it to Swenson. Now to Bjerken. Bjerken backs up. 53 seconds left. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Bjerken at the half-court circle. Bounces a pass over to Anderson. Grant leaves it back to Bierkin. Now over to Dillon. Dillon with 3 seconds on the shot clock. 2 seconds, puts up the shot, no good, and the rebound grabbed by Wenjum. Wenjum up to Contreras. Now over to Wenjum. He's yelling out the offensive set, guarded very closely by Swenson. Boy, good defense by Swenson. Now it'll be Nicholas. His three is off the mark. Rebound is grabbed by Grant Anderson. The Pirates saying to foul with 18 seconds left, and they're not able to foul yet. It'll be Cox with it. He almost had the ball knocked away by Contreras, but a foul is going to be called. That'll be the 7th foul of the game, or of the half on the Pirates. It'll be Quincy Cox at the line, shooting the front end of the bonus. 11.7 seconds remaining. Cox's free throw is good. 68-65. Cox now at 3 points in overtime. He has 14 in the game. Contreras will check out. Mikhailson will check in. Oh, the score is wrong. It should be 68-65. And the second free throw is good. 69-65. It's a 2-possession lead here for the Rebels as they now lead by 4. Now the Pirates with 11.7 seconds left. They need some points. They need them quick. It'll be Wenjum bringing it up into the front court. He gets a pick and fires up a long three. That's off the mark. Mikhailson with the rebound. 3 seconds. Leaves a pass. It's tipped away, and that's going to be the ball game. Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton holds on to get the overtime victory by a final score of 69-65. Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton improves to 10-3 on the season. The Pirates will drop to 3-8. And a tough one here for the Pirates because they churned the ball over 4 times in overtime. And that comes back to haunt them as they fall 69-65. Good ball game, though, between two Section 8 AA teams. And again, the Rebels will improve to 10-3 on the season. And Crookston, they will drop to 3-8. We'll take a break. We'll be back. Take a look at the scoring. We'll talk with Coach Bruce Erdman. We'll take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update and a whole lot more. That's all going to be coming up here in the post-game show. Again, the final score here from the Crookston High School Gymnasium. The Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton Rebels 69 and the Crookston Pirates 65. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
Welcome to Andy Oman State Farm. We're located on 423 North Broadway, next to Holiday in Crookston, Minnesota. 3rd generation agent with State Farm. We've got a team here with over 75 years of experience. 6 of us fully licensed, here to serve you. We know insurance is about a promise, and we're here from the beginning to throughout the whole process to deliver on that promise.
Nobody likes to wait on hold, and neither do we. Give our office a call where a cheerful voice is ready to help you right away. Call 218-281-3643.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Minnesota because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Welcome back to the postgame show. A heartbreaking loss for the Crookston Pirates and a big win for Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton on this Monday night in overtime. 69-65. Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton comes away with the victory. Taking a look at the game scoring. First for the Rebels. They were led by Quincy. Quincy Cox had 4 points in overtime. He finished with 15 in the game, and he was the leading scorer for the Rebels. Grant Anderson had a bucket in overtime, and he finished with 14. And then 10 points apiece for Cade Swenson and Mason Bierken off the bench. And then 7 points for Cameron Schreiber. And then 4 points for Dylan Anderson. 3 points for Thomas Rader. 2 points apiece for Jarrett Manston. And then 2 points apiece as well for Jackson Oman and Nolan Verdi. Playing and not scoring was Clay Suter, and I think that was it. That played and did not score. For Crookston, they were led in scoring by Hunter Nicholas. He had 28 points, 10 rebounds. Then 14 points for Jack Everett. He also had 8 rebounds, 2 steals, and 3 assists. And then 7 points for Reggie Windjam. He also had 6 rebounds, 5 assists. And 6 points for Tyler McHaleson, who also had 2 steals. 6 points for Matthew Contreras. He had a pair of steals and a couple of rebounds as well. And then Michael Dang had 1 point for Crookston. Playing and not scoring were Rylan Labarski, and that is it. Everybody else that played scored. So that is a look at the scoring. Again, at halftime is 32-27, and then it was tied at 63 apiece at the end of regulation. And then Crookston outscored. Was it 32-27? So that would be a 63. So that would be a 36-31. Crookston outscored Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton in the second half. Then in overtime, it was 6-2. The Pirates' only bucket came from Hunter Nicholas in overtime. They're outscored 6-2. We'll take a break. We'll be back. Talk with Coach Bruce Erdman. Take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. All that's going to be coming up right after this. Again, the final score in overtime, the Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton Rebels 69, Pirate Boys Basketball 65 in overtime.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care.
The team at Riverview Health is getting stronger to serve you better. Riverview Health is pleased to welcome orthopedic surgeon Dr. Brennan Smith. Dr. Smith specializes in joint replacements and sports medicine. Dr. Smith is now seeing patients at Riverview Clinic in Crookston, East Grand Forks, and Thief River Falls. You know you'll be in good hands with Riverview Health when you need specialized care. For appointments, call 218-281-9595.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
And welcome back to the postgame show as we're going to take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. Draft Sports Bar and Grill, they have a wide variety of menu items, including soups. They have their award-winning chili, salads, appetizers, entrees, sandwiches, wraps, tacos, pastas, burgers, desserts, and a whole lot more. It's Draft Sports Bar and Grill in Crookston. Takeouts and catering are available, and they have a room that's available for parties and special celebrations. Give them a call at 281-1183, or you can order online at draftsportsbar.com. They're open daily, Tuesday through Sunday at 11 a.m. That's Draft Sports Bar and Grill in Crookston. Taking a look at the scores that we have thus far. Well, as you just heard and watched on KROX, it was the Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton Rebels coming away with a 69-65 victory in overtime over the Crookston Pirates. And a big win for the Rebels, and able to find a way to come up with the win. Had a solid overtime session, and they win again 69-65 in overtime. Other scores that we have: JV, Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton won 62-37. C-Squad, Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton won 68-17. And the NBA, the Timberwolves, they fall to Memphis 108-106. The Minnesota Wild, as you heard on KROX this afternoon, they beat Colorado 3-1. Final boys basketball scores: Red Lake County beat Thief River Falls 75-61. East Grand Forks beat Warren Alvarado Oslo 76-71. Roseau beat Goodridge Grigla 83-64. Pillager, they beat Wadena Deer Creek 67-46. Pequot Lakes beat Park Rapids 73-45, and the Northern Freeze beat Badger Greenbush Middle River 53-34. Menominee-Waban at Red Lake was postponed, and North Home-Kellier at Northland Hill City postponed. No score yet. The only one we have left is Cass Lake Bean at Mountain Iron Buell. In girls basketball, it was Kitson County Central. They're ranked in the top 10. They keep showing why as they cruise to a 73-39 victory over the Stephen Argyle Storm. And in other scores, Badger Greenbush Middle River, with 4 minutes left in the game, leads Red Lake County Central 68-47. Warren Alvarado Oslo, they lead the Northern Freeze 55-33, 3 minutes left in the game, and that one. And those are some of the scores that we have thus far on a slow night here on this Monday. And in the National College Football Championship game, it's Notre Dame. They took a 7-0 lead on their first drive of the game. Since then, it's been all Ohio State. They lead 28-7. That is now early in the third quarter, 12:46 remaining in that game. And it looks like Ohio State is well on their way to a national championship. That would be the second straight for a Big Ten team. So 28-7, thank you. Ohio State leading Notre, and actually make it 31-15. 3 minutes. I just refreshed here. 31-15. 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Ohio State leading Notre Dame. Again, 31-15 in that game. We will take a break. We'll be back, and we will take a look at, we took a look at our scoreboard. We ran through the scoring, so we'll be back and see if we can talk with Coach Bruce Erdman. That's going to be coming up here again. The Pirates, they lose a tough one here this evening in overtime, 69-65 to Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton. We'll take a break. We'll be back and have more of the postgame show coming up right after this.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
trap shooting,
hockey, basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir,
visual arts,
speech, theater, Leo Club. And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot of going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
With the fall season right around the corner, Grove Mechanical in Crookston is ready to prepare you for winter. They suggest having your heating system serviced regularly to keep things running smoothly. A skilled technician will clean and service your heating equipment to ensure safe and efficient operation. It's never too early to get ready for the upcoming winter season. Before the cold sets in, call Grove Mechanical today, your hometown heating and cooling professionals. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or visit their website, grovemech.com.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
And welcome back to the post-game show as we're now joined by the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Bruce Erdman. And Coach, first of all, well, an exciting game here this afternoon, an overtime game, the first overtime game of the year. And before we talk about overtime, let's talk about how the game started. You took a 7-3 lead, came out with some great defensive energy again, and played a pretty good first half for the most part.
Yeah, we can't complain. I mean, I thought actually both teams were pretty kind of lethargic right away. You know, they're just, I don't know if it's cold weather or whatever, you know, they come off the bus. Yeah, we were ahead and we got off to a better start. And against the better teams this year, we haven't did that. So I was pleased with the good start. And then after that, you know, it was kind of back and forth for a little while.
You were tied at 7. You were tied at 10. You were tied at 12. And then you took a 13-12 lead on a Nicholas free throw. And then there was 11 lead changes. And you led, well, it was 24-22 with 4:13 left in the half after a Contreras three-pointer. And things, well, as you said, back and forth. Things were looking pretty good at that point.
Yeah, they were. And we were battling. They were battling. And different guys are hitting different shots, and you know, kind of stepping up everybody, and then yeah, just back and forth. It was a decent basketball game.
It was, but the next 4 minutes, the offense, you had a few turnovers, and Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton went on a 10-0 run, and They take a 32-24 lead with 18 seconds left, and obviously that was a tough stretch.
It was, and just silly turnovers. You know, it wasn't like they just made bad decisions. And thanks for Everett hitting that three right at the buzzer to kind of calm the storm. And I knew we were on there. I was going to call timeout, but I had already used two. I mean, I didn't go very deep in my bench tonight at times. I just felt comfortable with the guys that were out there and how this game was going. And normally I would go deeper, but I just didn't feel comfortable at that point. And I'm glad Jack did hit that three to cut it to 5 at halftime.
What was it like going into the halftime after that big three, which you needed big time?
Yeah, we did. It was a big shot. I'm like, told the coaches at halftime, I'm like, we needed that. We just message at halftime. You know, I thought we didn't do a very, very good job on the glass, on the defensive glass. They got a couple easy putbacks, and then just a simple passes to turnovers, you know, that we got to take care of, and we got to do a better job at doing that. And we didn't move the ball as well either in that little stretch. We kind of held the ball too long, and we're making crisp passes, and that's why we were down 5.
The start of the second half, you just slowly chipped away at their lead and were able to tie it up at, you took a 43-41 lead on a Contreras three-pointer with just under 12 minutes left in the regulation. And then after that, it was back and forth again for pretty much the rest of the game.
It was. We had trouble guarding. 23 hit some big shots for them. A 15-footer, you know, that's his shot. And he got to a spot and knocked it down. It wasn't like we were playing terrible defense. You know, I had Reggie on him. I knew Reggie was tired, but I just felt like he could guard him, and he just made some hard shots down the stretch, and we couldn't stop that.
You trailed 61-56 with 2:17 remaining. Hunter Nicholas comes up big for you. He scores your final, 7 points. He had back-to-back buckets to get you then a 61-60 deficit. They hit a basket 63-60, and then in the final minute, Nicholas hits 2 free throws to get you within 2, and then Wenjum goes in. Well, first he had a big defensive stop.
He did. Yep.
And then you get Wenjum goes in, drives into the lane, puts up a shot. It goes off the front of the rim. Rebound grab by Nicholas. He's able to put it back up right before time expired, and you're tied at 63 to force overtime. And what a big play there for Hunter.
It was. He was put himself in position. We always talk in practice that we got to finish every play out. Got to watch that ball go in the hoop. And you know, I thought maybe Reggie got hit a little too hard, and they didn't call it. But, I mean, refs, for some reason, they like to – well, it don't matter. We got to be tougher. We got to make those shots under contest, and we can't blame anybody but ourselves. But good for Hunter to get there, get that put back, you know, making our guys think that, you know, we're all right here. Let's go. And our composure, they were fouling us the last 20 seconds because they had fouls to give, and we were doing a good job getting the ball in bounds, bringing it up the floor. At that point, we didn't earlier, but towards the end we did, and then we made a play at the end to tie it.
You force overtime. They come out and they get the first basket, take a 65-63 lead, and then you had 2 straight possessions with turnovers and just bad turnovers.
They were just bad turnovers, and guys know that. They do. They know it, but they have to fix it also. And we practice, you know, different scenarios in practice and going through that stuff. And you can't throw a bounce pass when you're 2 feet away from your teammate that you're going to give it to, you know. Like, it's just not smart basketball. And we got to figure that out. Otherwise, you know, we would have won this game.
They get a bucket, take a 67-63 lead about halfway through overtime, but then you turn it over again. But that one didn't hurt you because you were able to get the ball back, and Hunter gets a bucket to get you within 2, but that was the only basket you got in overtime.
Yep, it was. Well, how many turnovers do we have in overtime?
I had you for 5.
There you go. So it's pretty hard to score in 4-minute game when you get 5 turnovers.
And that really was the difference in the game for you. I thought defensively you played very good against a team that's now 10-3. You offensively were solid most of the time, except for when you were turning the ball over. But turnovers, that was the difference in the game, I thought, tonight.
Yep, you're exactly right. So if we could clean up those and move forward, you know, we got to take positives out of this. Like I keep saying, we got to, like, there were some good things that happened tonight. And our confidence level needs to stay high, and we need to not turn the ball over. And we're going to be in a lot of these games.
Before the game, Coach Clark said Crookston's record doesn't indicate how good of a team they can be, and I think you proved that here tonight.
Yeah, I think so too. We're here we play our brand of basketball, and we're not going to back down from anybody. And these guys just every game, like I said, we got to learn from everything, and we're getting closer and closer, and hopefully this continues. And you might lose, you might win. Like you can't. You got to keep pushing forward and learning from your mistakes.
Yeah, it doesn't get any easier for you. You have 2 more games left this week, Thursday and Friday, and those are going to be more tough games.
Yep, they don't get any easier. But we also got to figure out, like, hey, we can beat any team in this league too. So, in this conference, and we gotta go out and prove it.
Coach, good ball game by the boys. Just a few turnovers were costly, but a lot of positives to take away from this game tonight, isn't there?
Absolutely, a lot of positives, and we're going to keep being positive. And I told the guys, you still lost. Like you can't pat yourself on the back too. Like we had this game won, and we still lost. So I don't like morale or whatever. I'm missing the word, but
moral victories.
Moral victory. Like I don't believe in it. Like we gotta finish a game and be on top, be on the winning side of the scoreboard.
But as a coaching staff, you can see the improvement, and that's what you're really looking for.
Absolutely, and the guys know that too, and we're going to keep doing that, and the guys are going to continue to get better, and they're going to continue to believe in themselves and what we're doing, and it's gonna pay off in the long run.
No matter what your record is, you could be 26-0 or 0-26. I don't know if 0-26 is a good example,
no.
But if you have 8, 9, 10 wins, whatever it is, going into the playoffs, and if you're playing your best, that's all you can ask for.
Oh, that's why number 1 seeds losing the big dance. You got to go out and play the game, and you could be a bad record and then go on a run. So it matters in March when the playoffs start.
That's the only time it matters. Coach, thanks for talking to us. Fun game here tonight, and we'll see you Thursday.
All right, thanks, Bruce.
That is the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Bruce Erdman. We thank him for talking with us here up in our mess of wires and computers and everything else up here. But we thank him for coming up and talking with us here in the postgame show. Fun game tonight. Obviously overtime, always a fun time. That was the first time the Pirates went to overtime this season. Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton, they come away with some big overtime, forced some turnovers as well, and they win 69-65. Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton improves to 10-3 on the season. Crookston, they will drop to 3-8. That is about it on the scene. Tomorrow on KROX, we're going to have Crookston Pirate Boys hockey. They're going to be taking on Kitson County Central in a Section 8A game in Hallock. We'll have that on KROX Radio. 6 o'clock, that drop of the puck. 5:30 will be the Riverview Health pregame show. Then on KROX TV, we will have the Crookston Pirate girls basketball team hosting the Roseau Rams. That is also a 6 o'clock start. We'll have the pregame show at 5:30 tomorrow. So be tuned in for that. We already have the link available on our YouTube page if you want to go to that. And we're also going to have Crookston Pirate girls hockey. They're going to play at 7 o'clock tomorrow. We'll have that on KROX TV as well on our second channel, so you can check that out as well, as it's a busy night for Pirate sports tomorrow night. But again, the final here from the Crookston High School Gymnasium, it was the Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton Rebels 69, Crookston 65 in overtime. Thanks for tuning in, and stay warm. The good news is some warm temperatures coming our way, but it should be above 0 starting Wednesday, and as we get into the Thursday as well, we're going to see highs into the 20s. So there's your good news at the end of the game here. Final score, 69-65. Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton beats Crookston in high school boys basketball, Section 8 AA matchup right here on KROX Radio and KROX TV. Thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in, and have a great evening, everybody.